Hey guys, I'm cmasupra and welcome to another War Thunder simulator battle in the Ki-84 Hei. This is a Japanese rank 4 plane and it is the third Ki-84 out of the 3 that the Japanese get. Now I have already made a video on this plane explaining the pros, the cons, the stats, things like that. And in that video, I also showed a pretty good game in this plane. But I now have another pretty good game to show you guys in this thing. I managed to get 5 kills this game, which is pretty impressive. So that's what you can expect in this video. Now I am over some ships here. You can see some destroyers on the ground down there. Or not on the ground, but over the water, I suppose. They're not going to be sailing on land. And those are enemy destroyers, so they're going to be shooting at any friendlies. But I'm over here looking for anything that they're not shooting at, which would be an enemy. My goal this game was actually to go for some AIs. This is where the AIs tend to hang out. I was going to go for some AIs and then hopefully an enemy player would find me rather than me finding them. And then I'd dogfight him and hopefully come out victorious. At least that was the initial goal when I came over here. But I did look left and I actually saw a bearcat coming towards me, so I went vertical and now I'm in a cloud. So, oops, that was a mistake. I did not mean to go so high that it went into a cloud. Let's hope I can find this guy again once I pop back down. I am expecting him to be somewhere on my right side, but I don't think I'm going to find him because spotting against the green terrain with all the dark trees is pretty difficult to do. I may have spotted something pretty close to that tiny island. I don't know for sure, but I'm just looking. And as I'm looking, I end up going back into the cloud once again, so anything I may have spotted earlier is no longer spotted. I'm just failing with the clouds in the beginning of this game, but don't worry, it gets much better. I make some pretty sweet shots for my first 2 kills. Alright, so I'm going down, I'm looking for enemies, and then I suddenly see tracers in front of me. Okay, let's look in front of me. Which dot might be an enemy? This dot might be an enemy, but I'm going extremely fast. He's gonna pull left. There's no way I'm gonna be able to pull with him. And so I go vertical once again here. The enemy there did happen to be a typhoon, so it's a British typhoon. Now this did happen to be an AI. At the time I thought it was a player because this was recorded at the beginning of the 1.41 update, and back in 1.39 AIs did not fly typhoons, they only flew Spitfires if they were the British, but since 1.41 came out, they can now fly typhoons, and so this ended up being an AI, but I thought it was a player at the time. You can also see that a bearcat has just shot down one of my teammates, or really critically damaged him. He will be going down pretty soon here. And I'm looking where the tracers are, but I don't see the enemy. I did see something go to my left, but I don't know where it went. I'm looking for it on my left right now. I do not see it. But then I spy a red dot. It's a red bearcat down there. Red is nice and easy to see against these dark trees. Everybody should put red decals on their plane. So now because this plane is red, I obviously know that this is a player because it's red and it's a bearcat, so I guess 2 reasons saying that it's a player. So I'm now in a dogfight with an actual player and not an AI that I ended up losing. And this guy I shouldn't lose because he is red. I don't want to go too high though. You notice my my vertical pulls are not very high. That's because I don't want to go into the clouds again and lose somebody. So now this guy starts pulling vertical, I pull in front of him, and I actually chop off his right wing. Excellent. Nice deflection shot there. Quite happy with that. So he'll be going down pretty soon, and that is the guy who killed my teammate, so excellent. I have avenged my teammate. Good, good, good. So now I'm just looking for any more enemies that I can find over here, looking for any dots that are not being shot at by the destroyers down there. I did get the kill on the bearcat, because he's missing a wing. You cannot fly if you're missing a wing in this game. Where are enemies? Ooh, there's a dot down there. It's not getting AAA. Oh, now it is. Never mind. Okay, well let's go check it and make sure that it's a friendly. It probably is, but let's go make sure, just in case. Yep, it's a friendly. Okay. Alright, let's just pull up, but then, oh, okay, there's an enemy in front of him. Okay, let me just go attack that enemy, although my teammate was on him, and there's also a second enemy that has now appeared. Let's go after the second enemy instead, then. Although it appears that my teammate has also switched targets to the second one. But this guy pulls vertical, I fire in front once again, and I chop off his right wing once again, except this time it was an AI and not a player. It was an AI Typhoon. Maybe that's the Typhoon I spotted earlier. I do not know. But at this point I have 1 player kill and 1 AI kill. Or at least I'm about to have the 1 AI kill. So now that I have those 2 kills, I go looking for more enemies to find, and as I'm looking behind me here, I see tracers, orange tracers. Okay, those are probably friendly tracers. But then I see that a bearcat, flown by Bad Goat, has just shot down one of my teammates, or critted him. He will be shot down here pretty soon. Bad Goat, you're gonna have to pay for that. So I go for Bad Goat, but he goes head-on with me. Luckily he misses. You'll notice that there's also a Spitfire behind me, so I have 2 enemies to deal with, but the Spitfire is most likely an AI. I'm pretty sure it's an AI right now, because I don't think I'd see a Spitfire up at this tier. This thing has like a 6.0 or 6.3 battle rating, so I wouldn't expect to see an AI, or I wouldn't expect to see a player Spitfire. Where did the Bearcat go, though? He is my main target. I don't know where he went. Oh, there he is. He's on my tail. Right where I don't want him to be. Luckily, he doesn't seem to have enough energy to keep up with me, and I do go into the cloud here, but it's because I do see a whole bunch of other dots behind me, and I don't want to go attacking something if something else is chasing me. Survival is more important than getting kills, right? Alright, well, I'm pretty well into the clouds now. I think I'm safe. I probably lost anybody who was chasing me. Time to go down, using my artificial horizon to figure out which way is up, and as well as to turn me in the right direction towards the destroyers. And here we go. Out of the cloud, where are the enemies, especially the Bearcat? I would really like to know. Spitfire is still behind me. It's definitely an AI because it followed me through the cloud, something only AIs can do. Players cannot do that very easily. Here is the Bearcat in front of me, though. Oh, compression. Come on, plane, pull up. Oh, I overshot the Bearcat. Alright, let's go high and loop back onto the guy and hopefully kill him that way. Looks like he's pulling up. This could be great for me or bad for me. One of the two. Depends on how far he pulls. He doesn't pull far, but I'm not able to get shots anyway, so it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. Now I'm about to pull onto him again, but then I see, oh, the Spitfire is still behind me. Ah. Fine, I will deal with the Spitfire. Somebody cover me. I'm the only guy chatting in chat right now. I may in fact even be the only guy alive, I'm not sure. On my team, that is. So anyways, what I decided to do is go through the clouds here using my artificial horizon, get above them, and then I dogfight the AI, but it ended up being a really long dogfight with it. So I'm just going to show you guys the ending of it because I have other things to show you guys in this video. So here is the end of the dogfight that I had with the AI. As you can see right now, he is below me. I tried to get a shot while I'm diving straight down onto him, but I wasn't able to. Now he's going straight down, and I fire here, but I miss. I've aimed too far to the left, and so I try to get some shots once again. I lost him for a second there, but then I see him against the cloud, and he is pulling up vertical. Excellent. Maybe I can kill him as he goes vertical, just like the previous 2 people that I killed this game. Or previous 2 planes, I suppose, because one was an AI. There we go. He went vertical, and he once again paid for it. If you guys haven't noticed a pattern yet, don't go vertical when a guy is chasing you. Alright, well I did get the AI's left aileron. I'm checking to make sure it goes down, because I do not want to see him on my tail. I've made that mistake before. I thought that an AI was going down, but then suddenly he appeared on my tail and killed me, which was terrible. So I made sure he was going down, and it looked like he was in a death spiral, so I figured it was safe, and I started looking for some more enemies. And one of the places I looked, since I was right over the enemy airfield, is the enemy airfield, and I just happened to see a Bearcat as I was zoomed in. Hello there, Bearcat. I have a superior... well, I have a huge altitude advantage over this guy, as you can tell, which is great for me, because he won't be able to get shots on me very easily. He pulls up vertically, but he pulls left too, and I just missed those shots. If you didn't notice as well, he has his landing gear down. I believe, I'm not sure, but I believe he might have missed the runway, and so he was going to do a go-around when he spotted me, or maybe he was in the process of landing when he spotted me or something, I don't know. All I know is he had his landing gear down, but he eventually pulled them back up like you're supposed to do. Alright, let's try to get another shot on this guy. Hopefully I can get him. I have to spawn him against dark trees. Hard to do, but I think I can follow him. Do I succeed? Going way too fast, but I do succeed in following him. but I can't pull any shots because I am going too fast, like I said. I watch him go to my left, making sure to not lose him. And let's try to get some more shots once again. He pulled up too hard, I couldn't get shots, darn. But he is pulling as hard as he possibly can. Oh, there's another dot. You might have seen that dot. I saw that dot when I was playing, but I ignored it for right now, because I really want to kill this one bearcat. If there are two enemies on me, I really need to kill one before I start paying attention to the other one, if I can. But it needs to be done quickly. If it cannot be done quickly, then I have to dogfight both of them at the same time, which is really hard to do. It's a 1v2. Yep, so the other guy's in a bearcat, so it's two bearcats, and I'm over their base. I really do not have any advantages here. I don't even have my base as an advantage here, so I decide to run away back to my base. I'm also down to 8.5 minutes of fuel, so I want to be careful with how long I stay this far away from my base. Gotta be careful. So as I'm running away here, there's only one bearcat chasing me. The other one, I guess, is going to land. I don't really know. This bearcat actually manages to hit me, but not for any damage, because it was such a long-range shot that the cannon round just bounced off me and did nothing. So that was fine. Still checking my 6 to make sure the second bearcat is not chasing me. It looks like it's only the one, though. So I'm probably going to be dogfighting him pretty soon here. I gotta do something. He can outclimb me, so I am just working on running away, but I'm pretty sure that he can also catch me if he tries. So I gotta do something before he gets too close for me to do anything. So what I decided to do is go vertical, just like I killed a couple of other enemies before. All three enemies, in fact. So, not the smartest idea, but it does work. I go vertical, start getting some speed, watch as he goes under me there, and I'm gonna pounce him here, hopefully. He has so much less altitude than I have. This works for me. I don't know why he gave up his altitude. We were at the same altitude, but he did give up his altitude for some reason. Stalled a wing there. And in the process of stalling a wing, I actually lost this guy. Oops. Actually, I may have spotted him here. Yeah, here we go. I found him once again. Excellent. But I'm not able to pull on him because he was way too close to the ground. I might have been able to fire while I was going down vertical on him, but I probably would have crashed into the ground in the process as well. Would not have been good. So I have to pull off. I'm down to 6.5 minutes of fuel. I say screw it. I don't want to go low. The other bearcat's in the area. This guy's trying to drag me down low. His buddy is probably landing because 2 of the 3 remaining enemies are in a squad. And so what I decided to do is go back to base. I went above the clouds and then went back to base, and now I'm climbing on the far left side of the map. And as you can see, I'm up very high at 4 kilometers, and at the bottom right corner you can see that one of the enemies just died to a cargo ship. I don't know what he was doing over there. Those things are extremely deadly, and you should never go over there on this map. And a landing craft, a friendly landing craft, was shot down by Shuriken and his Bearcat. Now the landing craft are at the coast, directly in front of my nose here, and so what I'm deciding to do is, even though I just got all this altitude to get above my enemies, I gotta go down to the ground and kill Shuriken before he kills my landing craft. This is very tense, because if he kills all the landing craft, I lose. Because every time he kills a landing craft, I lose points or tickets in the top bar there. So I gotta hurry up and find this guy. I'm losing all my altitude to try and win this game. I suppose that's a valid reason to lose your advantage, right? After all, having altitude if the game is over is completely useless. Alright, where is Shuriken? I gotta kill him before he kills more landing craft. I might even be 1 landing craft away from losing, I don't know. Okay, here we go. A ship is shooting AAA. Where is the dot that it's shooting at? This is a friendly ship, I saw on the map a little earlier. But where is it shooting at? Where's the dot that it's shooting at? I do see flak bursts on my right, but they are just flak bursts, not enemy planes. Where's the dot? Here we go. I think I've spotted myself a dot. Yeah, I see you down there, Shuriken. Or at least I assume it's Shuriken. Maybe it's somebody else if there were 2 people down here. But I think it's Shuriken. Let's go end his life. How dare he kill my landing craft and make me lose the game. Alrighty. Lining up some shots. Two enemies left. This is one of the two. He does not know I'm back here. I fire. I hit his left wing, but doesn't register. Then I hit his right wing, and it definitely registers. And I even set him on fire there. That was a nice, easy kill. And that was, what, my 4th kill this game, I believe? I believe so. So there we go. Shuriken is dead, and now there's only one enemy player left. And at this point, I am the only player on my team, and the enemy player is the only player on his team, and there are no AIs on either team, so it is nothing but a 1v1 right now. And as I'm looking right, as you can see here, I believe I have spotted myself a dot. So somebody is coming towards me off my right side here. I'm trying to climb above him to get an altitude advantage, because it does help if you can get one. Yep, here he comes. He spotted me, I've spotted him, and I know that he's in a bearcat, as you can see here. Alrighty. So I go vertical, using all my speed to get as high as I possibly can, and for being under me, this guy actually has a ton of energy. But, uh-oh. Can he get shots on me here? Oh, that's close, but no, he does not get shots on me here. If I had stalled my wing there, he would have killed me probably. He definitely would have hit me. But luckily I didn't stall my wing too badly, and so I was able to survive. Now what I should have done here was go higher into the clouds, but I really didn't want to go in the cloud because I didn't want to lose this guy. He's the last enemy on their team. So I decided to fight him instead, and he actually hit me because he was able to pull on me easier, and I am now smoking, leaking oil or something. I don't know, probably oil. So this is not good. I need to go back and land. I've already landed once, now I gotta go back and land once again. And we're really close to losing this game. I assume that if we lose another ship, we're going to lose the game, so hopefully we don't lose another ship while the AIs fight it out, and I'm fighting this bearcat. That oil leak is really thick. I gotta go back to base. So my best option right now, I figure, because I don't want to go in the clouds and lose this guy, is to go for a head-on, because we're both pretty close to the bottom of the clouds. So here we go, head-on. Firing. All my shots are missing somehow. I don't know, but I am able to get some hits on him. He was not able to hit me at all. I don't even know that he fired. But he is now damaged, and I know for sure I damaged one of his wings. I believe the right wing. So he's not going to be flying as easily as before. When he hit me, he didn't hit my wing, he hit my fuselage, so I'm flying just as easily as before, except my engine is damaged because of the oil leak. So I'm hoping here is, because I emptied all my ammo, or most of my ammo, in that head-on, I'm hoping that this guy will go back to base now that I've hit him so many times. Hopefully he will give up the chase and it will be safe, but I have to make sure that's the case before I go land. I do want to land. I'd rather land than kill this guy right now, although killing him would be a nice option if he forces me to do so. So, what happens is, I assume that it's safe to land here. I didn't see him for quite a while. I circled for quite a while and didn't see him, so I figured, okay, it's safe. But as I'm landing here, I see AAA firing, so I go full engine throttle. Where is this guy? There he is. Okay. Come here, Bearcat. You have an altitude advantage over me, but from what I've seen this game so far, you don't like to keep your altitude advantage, so I'm not really worried about it. There's also the fact that I have AAA spotting you for me, and you don't have anything spotting me for you. So I don't know if he sees me or not, but I can assume, no, I do know that I see him. I don't know if he sees me, but I do see him. That's what I'm trying to say, and failing at saying. Now I am on his tail, and he isn't a Bearcat. The Bearcat is actually a very fast plane, and so I assume that he can outrun me if he tries in a straight line. He can also climb me if he tries. But I do have an altitude advantage here, and I'm hoping to be able to use my dive speed to get this guy. This plane doesn't gain much speed in a dive because it's so light, but it'll gain some speed at least. Hopefully I can catch him here. It's not looking like I'm catching him. I don't want to get too far away from my base either, so let's go back to my base in case my engine dies. If he follows me, then he'll follow me, that's fine. He's probably waiting for me to land so he can base strafe me, and in fact that was what he was doing, so I once again thought that it was safe to land, and here I am actually landing Gear down, flaps down, going very slowly right now, 200 kilometers an hour pretty much. I thought that it was safe to land. I thought he went back to base because I didn't see him for a long time after I lost him in the chase. And just watch what happens after I land here. You hear that siren going off? Oh boy, I've landed, now he's shooting at me. Oh, and I've just lost tail control. Oh boy. Luckily I didn't hit my nose on the ground, that would have been bad. He would have gotten the kill there. Hopefully he doesn't get the kill when I land. Hopefully. I got my landing, I got my soft landing. Plane will be repaired in 23 seconds, and he does not have a kill. Excellent. As far as the game's concerned, I'm still alive. That means that hopefully I can repair before he base strafes me and kills me again. I look out left, he's over there getting shot at by AAA. He's coming for another pass. Oh boy, 6, 5 seconds remaining. 4, 3, 2, 1. Teleport me, teleport me, teleport me, teleport me, teleport me, teleport me. Yes! Oh, yes! Oh, I was so happy about that. I just barely survived. That was so close. If for no other reason, you guys should have a high repair skill for that reason. Repair and reload, just so if you're getting base strafed, you can quickly teleport and get back up in the air and fight whoever's base strafing you. Oh, that was so close. So now I'm once again in a dogfight with the Bearcat, and I somehow have an altitude advantage once again. This guy really does not seem to like his altitude advantages, and it's not doing him any favors. I fire his Vico kinda head on there, he goes under me, and I ended up missing. That's fine. I didn't really expect to hit that shot anyways, but it at least scares him if nothing else. And now it looks like he's just running away, and once again I'm thinking, great, well, the Bearcat can still probably run away from me if he wants to. Bearcat's really fast. I've been outran by a Bearcat in an HE-162 before, which is a jet, in case you don't know. So Bearcats are fast. But I do have an altitude advantage over this guy, so I text him a smiley face, like, ha! You try to base strafe me and then I get teleported and now I have an advantage over you. Oh yeah. And the best part is, you're lower on ammo than I am, because I just rearmed, and you're damaged. I am not damaged. So this is going to be excellent. So now I'm diving down. I am actually getting pretty close to this guy. I don't know if he was throttling down, or if the Ki-84 is just faster than a Bearcat, which means that it's really fast. But I'm getting pretty close to this guy. He's in my sights. I fire. I get some hits, I fire again, and he's now missing a right wing. He is dead. And there we go. The squad mate that was staying in the game the whole time says GG, salute, and I respond with GG, good fight, because it was a pretty good fight. And I am especially happy that the game teleported me fast enough to where I didn't get base strafed by this guy a second time. That was so close. If he had turned around a second earlier, he probably would have been able to get the kill on me on the airfield there, and this would not have been a victory. But it was a victory, and an ace game, got 5 kills that game. Pretty sweet. And I think that it was 2 AIs and 3 players that I killed. I believe that was the case, although I could be wrong. But if I killed 3 players, then I killed 3 out of the 4 players on their team. That's pretty good. So there we go. 5 kills. I'm the only person on my team who got any kills. That's kind of sad, honestly, but I am. And that was a pretty good game to show you guys in the Ki-84 Hei. Here you can see me looking at air targets destroyed AI versus air targets destroyed player, and I guess at the time, at the beginning of 1.41, it was buggy, and so AIs didn't actually go into the AI slot, but they do now, I think. But anyways, that is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed commentating and playing this game. It was amazing, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.